Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mr. Ahmed Azmi, SAT instructor, and today, inshallah, we will try to introduce the new digital SAT for grade 9 and 10, inshallah. This is an introduction, but you also need to know that you will be asked some questions, because when it comes to the explanations and the examples, there will be time for you to answer some questions. So I'll choose people to help me answer some questions. But at the very beginning, we need to know or to introduce the new digital SAT for grades 9 and specifically grade 10. If you hear me well, please type 1 in the meeting chat. Type 1 if you hear me well, please. Everyone. Mute yourself, please. Okay. Ola, mute you. Okay, let's start. Introducing the new digital SAT reading and writing section. We will go through now how the digital SAT is structured. Okay, the first one, or the first element, you need to know that you have two sections. Of course, English, which is reading and writing, and math. So reading and writing, that's a section. Math, this is another section. For 64 minutes to complete the reading and writing, this is 64 minutes, and 70 minutes to complete the math. There is a 10-minute break between English and math. So 64 minutes English, 70 math. So the total 2 hours and 14 minutes. 2 hours and 14 minutes. Each section, the English section, is divided into 2 equal modules. The math, the same. So 2 English, 2 modules English, and 2 math. So the 2 modules in 64 minutes.
ده لسه بيقول من الأول خالص.
ايوه لسه بيقول من الاول
ده
خالص.
لسه بيحكي الحكايه من الأول.
بس بسرعه هبدا، يعني هكمل على طول. Mute yourself, please. And just a second. Okay, when we move to the complexity or the difficulty of each module, you know, module 1, you will have easy questions, medium questions, and hard questions. So it's a mix of difficulties. Module 2 will be based on your answer of module 1. يعني لو أنا جاوبت في module 1 كويس جدا, module 2 will be a little bit harder. So module 2, the difficulty of module 2 depends on your score or your work in module 1. Okay? Now, let's start with how should I prepare? How should I prepare? We have 2 steps of preparation. The first step, which is the skill practice. The skill practice, which is skill-based sheets. You need to study 1 skill at a time. This is for grade 9 and 10. يعني just 1 skill at a time. When you finish this skill, move to the other skills. When you finish all the skills, this is the time when you need to practice tests holistically. Complete tests. So the first step, you need to study skill by skill. So you need skill-based sheets. And those sheets will be provided in the course, inshallah. So you are a test taker. If you are a test taker, if you want to be a good test taker, you need to know how the test maker thinks. طيب, they will test me ازاي؟ ايه هي الskills? What are the topics and skills I need to know? يعني the student needs to know. احنا هنقراهم بسرعه. الريدنج سكيلز ايه المفروض ان انا ابقى عارفهم، والرايتنج سكيلز اللي انا هتسال فيهم، وبعد كده نبدا نخش على الاكزامبلز وتايم تو براكتس. الريدنج سكيلز you are supposed to know. اول حاجه اوكي احمد would you please help me احمد، وبعد كده البراء. احمد you hear me well؟ طيب البراء. ايمن.
Yes.
Okay, البراء, I want you to help me read, or I want you to read the reading skills. The first one, the first reading skill you will be tested on is
Textual evidence.
textual evidence. Stay with me, please, يا براء. Textual evidence. This is the type of, this is the question. You will be provided with a text, a short text, and you will be asked this question: which finding from the model, if true, would strongly support a hypothesis in the text? يعني you have a hypothesis in the text and you are going to choose something or one choice that best supports this hypothesis. After that, so you need to be trained on how to answer those questions. The second one, Ibarra, we have also, number 2,
Quantitative evidence.
quantitative evidence. Quantitative evidence, the data-driven questions. You will be provided with tables and graphs, or graphs. You know the table and the graph in math, and you will be asked like this: which choice most effectively uses data from the graph to complete whatever. So you have a graph or a table, and you have a text and this type of questions, and of course 4 choices. Thank you, Bara. We have also central ideas and details. Which choice best describes the main idea of the text? We have inference questions. We have words in context, vocabulary. We have text structure and purpose. And we have cross-text connections, اللي هي pair texts. Like, look at this type of questions, which is a little bit harder than the others. Be only based on the texts, you will be provided with 2 texts, text 1 and text 2. Then you will be asked like that. Based on the texts, the 2 texts, how would somebody in text 2 describe a view in text 1? It's a little bit hard, but time by time they will be easy. So these are the reading skills you will be tested on: textual evidence, quantitative, central ideas, inference, vocab, text structure and purpose. Text structure and purpose, what's the purpose of the text? What's the overall structure of the text? And the paired texts or the cross-text connections. طيب الرايتنج سكيلز اللي عندنا هم الترانزيشنز والريتوريكال synthesis. Transitions, rhetorical synthesis, subject-verb agreement, pronouns, tenses, modifiers, possessive nouns. Run-on, fragments, combining, and punctuation. يبقى ده يا جماعه ده البيج دي، ده الكونستيتيوشن بتاعي، ده اللي انا لغايه الترايل لازم I make sure ان انا I am well trained on every skill من دول و every type of questions من دول. طبعا الكورس بيبقى فيه 3 sheets for every skill. 3 sheets for every skill from authentic material. يلا, it's time to practice. I will choose one skill from the reading and one from the writing. Okay, central ideas and questions. Central ideas, questions. I need Hagar?
Yes.
Okay. Hagar, I want you to read. These are some tips we need to know while answering central ideas questions. At the very beginning, Hagar, central ideas questions will look like that. بصوا يا جماعة, دي text. You will be provided with a short text. Then the stem of the question. And after that, the choices. Okay? Hagar. So it will look like what, ya Hagar? Can you read the stem of the question? Which choice?
Which choice best states the main idea of the text?
The main idea of the text. Okay, this is the how this question looks like. طيب ايه هي بقى التبس اللي انا I have to pay attention to? I want you to help me read them. The question asks me to identify the what?
The main idea of the text.
Okay, my question, do we need outside knowledge?
No.
No, the outside knowledge is not what?
What we need.
It's not needed. Everything in the text ما حدش يريليت لانفورميشن هو عارفها سواء في ساينس او في history او whatever. No, outside knowledge is not needed. And I'm confined and limited to just the pieces of information in the short text. Outside knowledge is not needed. Okay, if you want to choose the main idea, Hagar, the main idea, should it include one detail from the text or all the important details?
All the important details?
Yes, bravo, because I need to know the main idea of the text. So all the important details should be in the choice I will choose. So the main idea should cover what, ya Hagar? Read.
A majority of the details introduced in the text.
Very good. A majority of the details introduced in the text. Next, eliminate. That's why. Eliminate choices. What?
Focusing only on just
one detail. I need the main idea. So a choice with just one detail will not be correct. And of course, we need to eliminate clueless choices, choices that I don't have evidence for. You don't need to skim. No skimming. You have to read closely. It's a short text. فلازم اقراها يا جماعه. ولازم اخد بالي من الكونجنكشنز والترانزيشنز والادجكتيفز واعمل مابينج. كل الكلام اللي انا قلته مش داخل دماغنا قوي. تعال بقى apply it. Okay? Now, thank you, Hagar. Jana Taha.
Yes.
Okay. يلا يا جنى. We need to read and map. يعني ايه map؟ هنشوف دلوقتي يعني ايه map. Okay, that's the text. طبعا ايه هو الستيم بتاع الكويستشن يا جنى؟
Which choice best states the main idea of the text?
The main idea of the text. Should I focus or should I choose just one detail or the choice that covers the majority of the important details?
The majority.
The majority. يلا تعال نعمل مابينج بقى دلوقتي للتكست بتاعتنا. يعني ايه مابينج؟ هنشوف دلوقتي يعني ايه مابينج. I want you to read sentence by sentence. هو مابينج هي حاجة زي ان انا بحاول اعمل summarizing للتكست using my own words او I simplify it. Okay? يلا I want you to read sentence by sentence but stop after every sentence. Okay? Then we will discuss together. يلا Jana.
Yes.
يلا start.
Do I read ولا أعمل إيه؟
Yes, read the first sentence and stop.
Shimmer.
Then we will discuss.
Shimmering is a collective defense behavior that researchers have observed.
Continue reading. In giant.
In a giant honeybee colonies when shimmering
لا
different
كفايه.
groups
The
of
first sentence معلش.
آه.
لو قلت لك highlight the most important words أو اختاري 2 words أو 3 important words, what would they be؟ احنا
shimmering
بنتكلم على ايه؟ المين توبيك هنا.
honeybee colonies
ماشي.
has a shimmering collective defense behavior.
حلو جدا. يبقى الشيمرينج another word. محتاج 2 words.
مش عارف a collective defense لا
طب
behavior.
مش هو collective defense behavior؟ الفكرة بتاعته في ايه؟ ايه اهم حاجة هنا؟ الشيمرينج ده بيعمل ايه؟
defense behavior.
حلو. هنختار ايه؟
defense.
بتاع مين؟
الهوني بي.
حلو جدا. اوكي؟ ده اللي انا بعمله اللي هو مابينج، اللي هو simplifying everything. فانا لو انا رجعت كده معلش تحت للمابينج ده، قولي لي كده بالظبط تاني انت قلت ايه؟
defense
الشيمرينج
وهوني بي.
ده defense لمين؟
هوني بي.
حلو قوي. as if I'm taking notes. يبقى shimmering defense للهاني بيز. اوكي، مش هم دول 3 words؟ لو انا قلت لك use those 3 words to make a sentence, what would the sentence be؟ حطيها في sentence.
حاضر.
يبقى shimmering
shimmering honey bees
has
to defend.
honey bees has what kind of behavior؟
colonies. defensive
defense behavior. What's the name of this behavior؟
shimmering.
shimmering. برافو. تمام. ماشي. Thank you يا جنى. جهاد يلا continue with me please. هنرجع تاني.
Okay.
second sentence. جهاد.
When shimmering, different groups of bees flip their bodies up and down in what looks like waves.
Okay, so this is an explanation of what?
When the honey bees shimmer.
Yes. يبقى هو في البدايه يا جماعه بيديني المين ايديا اللي هي التوبيك. انا هتكلم على الشيمرينج. قال ان الشيمرينج اهو استعمل هنا is. So he's introducing a term. زي بالظبط الساينتفك passages اللي عندكم. الشيمرينج is يبقى هو introduce it. بعد كده explain ايه هو الشيمرينج اللي هو their bodies مش عارف look like waves. كملي لي معايا. Third sentence.
This defense is initiated when horns hover near a
so
colony.
it happens امتى؟ ده اللي انا بقى يا جماعه عاوز اعلمكم، هنتعلمه بعدين. ايه هو؟ الكونجنكشنز يا جماعه والترانزيشنز. هو when يبقى هو مديلي time. when does it happen؟ امتى بقى بيحصل الكلام ده؟
When horns hover near a colony.
بالظبط.
serving to deter the horns.
حلو جدا. يبقى لما مين بيقرب على البيز؟
الهورنز.
حلو جدا. يبقى الهورنتس. نرجع تاني كده معلش خليكي معايا في المابينج بتاعي. اوكي؟ احنا قلنا الشيمرينج ده defense strategy او behavior by the honeybees. against مين؟ against يا جهاد. يبقى الهاني بيز بيستعملوا الديفنس behavior ده against مين؟
الهورنز.
بالظبط against hornets. Is it clear؟ يبقى shimmering is a defense behavior used by honeybees against مين يا جهاد؟ ها؟
الهونس.
الهورنتس. طيب كويس جدا. تعال نرجع تاني نشوف. اوكي يلا last sentence بقى. last sentence which is very very important. very important specifically يا جماعه لو احنا بنحل main idea او central ideas questions. لا احنا اتعلمنا ليه؟ ايه نوع السؤال ليه؟ عشان اعرف ايه اهم ستيبس مع كل سؤال. يعني سؤال المين ايديا ده لما اعرف ان ده مين ايديا I have to pay too much attention to the last sentence of the text اللي مديها لي. طيب يلا جهاد انا عاوز بقى we need to start reading and analyzing or dissecting the last sentence. يلا
Researchers hypothesize that this behavior is a specialized defense response to horns.
معلش ثواني يا جهاد ثواني يا جهاد انا قلت حاجه في التبس. ايه هي يا جماعه؟ انا قلت ان احنا لازم ناخد بالنا جدا من الكونجنكشنز والادجكتيفز زي الكونجنكشنز when ووايل وبت وهاويفر والادجكتيفز دول هم little devils. They hide the real meanings او they hide not hiding they express the tone of the author. فين هنا الادجكتيف المهمه جدا؟ بيقول لي researchers يا جهاد hypothesize that this behavior اللي هو الشيمري is a specialized defense response to hornets. ها فين الادجكتيف هنا؟ الادجكتيف المهمه هنا. يلا يا جماعه.
Defense.
Okay, as a more specific one. ها type in the meeting chat يا جماعه. يلا مين شايف اهم the most important ها adjective هنا اللي هي it expresses the real meaning or the real intention of or the real message of this sentence in the meeting chat. ها عايز ال last sentence كلها نقراها ونكتب what's the most important adjective أو the adjective in the last sentence that conveys the meaning or the message. Researchers, thank you Jihad. Researchers hypothesize that this behavior is a specialized defense response to hornets, as it's not observed when other predators approach the colony. ها الباقي فين يا جماعة؟ عايزين نشوف الإجابة صح ولا لأ. If you don't type so you're not concentrating. ها hypothesis, this is a noun. Shimmering, the noun. ها الادجectives يا جماعة. لا يا زياد I don't want the answer. أنا عايز الادجective. الادجective اللي في ال last sentence. عمر hypothesize. عبد الله أشرف. عبد الله.
ايوه السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام. عبد الله, right?
Yes.
Okay, Abdullah, you said the most important or the adjective here is
Specialized.
Specialized. Can you explain to the rest, please? This is the adjective. Okay, why it's important? أو the most important word. هي معناها إيه؟ What does it mean? الريسيرشرز بيقولوا إن البيهيفير ده specialized للهورنتس و it's not observed لما يبقى فيه predators تانيين. What does it mean?
It means that this defense is only for the hornets. They only do it towards hornets.
Okay, so if you want, so it means that the honey, okay, start with honeybees. Honeybees.
Honeybees use shimmering only against hornets.
Only. Bravo. Against hornets. So لو في other predators, الهوني bees هيستعملوا الشيمرينج؟
No.
نو. كل ده انا عرفته منين يا جماعه؟ لان هو بيقول لي ايه؟
Specialized.
specialized. ما هو specialized means this defense is only used when honeybees face hornets, no other predators. اوكي؟ طيب تعالوا نرجع كده للمابينج. عمر تامر.
Yes.
ماشي عمر، ها احنا ارجع كده للمابينج اللي احنا عملناه. احنا قلنا فيه ايه يا عمر؟ ها الشيمرينج is
Shimmering is a defense system used by honeybees.
used by honeybees against ها
Against hornets.
ها and the other predators.
And it's only used against hornets. It cannot be
Yes,
used
يبقى
against other
هنا
predators.
it's only used against
Hornets.
hornets.
And not other predators.
برافو. not other predators. طيب انا محتاج الناس دلوقتي، احنا عايزين نحل الكويستشن من غير التكست نفسه، من غير التكست. اوكي؟ لا انا هستعمل المابينج بتاعي اللي انا عملته. اوكي؟ يلا read and you have 20 seconds بس to answer، وكله يتايب الانسرز بتاعته، وهختار حد او هختار اتنين وهقول لهم why. So don't just type. يلا يا جماعه don't use the text, use the mapping we did together. يلا I'm waiting, I'm looking at the meeting chat. يلا 30 seconds. Only 9 people. ها يلا يا جماعه 20 seconds left. سارة.
Yes.
Okay سارة. Your answer is
C.
C. Okay. طيب سارة read it and tell me why.
Okay. It's because they have like special defense only against the hornet.
يعني
Hornets.
عشان كلمة special صح؟
Yeah.
والmain topic here is shimmering. Special against what?
The hornets.
طيب الإجابة دي أنا لقيتها directly فين؟ هي هي في المابينج، لكن where exactly في التكست نفسه؟ At the beginning of the text ولا the last sentence؟
The last sentence.
The last sentence. يبقى ده اللي احنا عايزين نتعلمه، ان المين ideas yes everything in the text is important، لكن وانا بختار يا جماعه I pay too much attention to the last sentence. مهمه جدا، لان هي فعلا هنا في special وهنا special. طيب ساره. Thank you ساره.
Welcome.
طيب حسن.
Yes.
بصوا بقى يا حسن يا جماعه، هو اهم حاجه في الاس اي تي ان انا اتعلم اعمل elimination. ليه الباقي غلط؟ هو ده the most important thing دلوقتي اللي احنا لازم نتعلمه. انا عايزك to go through choice A وتقولي what's wrong with the choice A. هل في حاجه clueless؟ هل في مثلا حاجه broad؟ هل في حاجه not mentioned؟ read it.
Hornets are known to be the main predator of giant honeybees.
ها
Um, the
انا
the
عندي
paragraph
one
that
word هنا spoiled القصه. one word not mentioned او
main
ماليش clues عليها في التكست. ها
main main
ايوه
predator.
بالظبط. was it mentioned ان الهورنتس هي المين predator؟
No,
do I have a clue in the text؟
no.
no clue in the text. خلي بالك مين دي يا جماعه؟ مين دي adjective. فلما بقول لكم ركزوا على الادجكتيف ده هم فيهم يعني 80% من الاجابه. الهورنتس are known to be the main predator. It's not mentioned. ما عنديش clue ان هي المين predator. هي predator؟ هي predator. But is it the main predator? I have no clue for that. So I have to eliminate the choice. Is it clear أحمد؟
Hassan, yes.
Hassan, sorry, Hassan. Okay,
Yeah.
Hassan, let's go to, stay with me, please. Hassan, we need
Yeah.
to know about B. Several different species use shimmering.
It didn't say that several different species. It only bees.
Bravo. So only bees use shimmering. واحد يقول يا مستر طب ما هو ممكن يكون في other بيستعملوا الشيمرينج. ده بقى اللي انا بقول لكم عليه. outside knowledge is not necessary. لما يقول لي في التشويس في different species بيتعلموا او بيوز شيمرينج يبقى لازم فوق في التكست يبقى قال لي على species معينه وديفرنت بيوز شيمرينج. زي ما حسن قال لي لا يا مستر هو اللي اتقال في التكست only shimmering سوري only honey bees. زي ما حسن قال لي يا مستر في التكست هو قال لي only honey bees. هل several different species use shimmering ده كان موجودة في التكست؟ لا يبقى it's wrong. حسن the last thing I need you to go through choice D.
Researchers are unsure how giant honeybees defend against predators larger than hornets.
دي المين
It didn't
idea.
no, it didn't
هو المين
mention
idea was about what؟
bees defending themselves against hornets.
بالظبط. هل الكلام ده mentioned في دي؟
No.
So it's very limited. وبرضه عندي كلو هنا يا جماعه. بصوا الادجكتيف دي. Researchers are unsure. هل دي mentioned في التكست؟ هم مش عارفين الهاني بيز بي defend themselves against larger predators larger than hornets. Was this mentioned in the text?
No.
No, I have no clue for that. So we are clueless. So that's why I have to choose C. شكرا حسن. عبد الله خضر، فين عبد الله خضر؟
Yes, sir.
معلش يا عبد الله انت ايه المشكله في بي؟ What's wrong with B؟
It said there were several different species of insects, but the text only said giant honeybees.
Thank you so much. يلا يا جماعه it's your time. هل عاد عنده اي سؤال؟ Any question? Do you need further explanation? Because now it's your time to answer a question. No questions? Okay. That's your turn. Okay, I need to minimize it a little bit so you can see the full text. Just a sec. Okay, I think now it's clear. يلا يا جماعة, I will give you maybe 3 minutes and start typing your answers. والمرة دي هسأل الناس اللي مش كاتبة مش عاملة في الميتنج chat. مش الناس اللي حل هسألها، انا هسأل الناس اللي ما حلتش. يلا يا جماعة you have 3 minutes now. It's 40 43. I will stop and I will ask you to type your answers. يلا. Which choice best states the main idea of the text? Read the text and go through the choices. يلا go ahead.
Allo?
Mute yourself, please, and answer the question. Mute yourself and answer the question. A minute.
خلاص مش مشكلة بابا هيتكلم تاني. So what? Yeah, it's okay.
Some people started answering. It's time. Type your answers, please, in the meeting chat. Many people haven't answered yet. Okay. Alaa. A or C, and we have D. Alaa. Alaa. وأحمد D. عمرو. عمرو.
Yeah.
Okay. Amr, what's your answer to this question?
C, I think.
C. So some people said A, B, and C. Okay, and even D. Okay, forget about the answer now. This is the main idea. Okay, I want you to help me map the text. Okay.
All right.
Okay, yalla, let's start. I need a different color. Okay. So, 5. Start reading.
5 young siblings have just moved with their parents from London to a house in the countryside that they call the White House.
So the characters we have characters and we have
5
a city.
young siblings.
حلو جدا. حلو تمام. So we have children. parents
Yeah.
and the sitting, the house.
The
Okay.
house, White House.
Now, I want you to read sentence by sentence and tell me what you get. And I want you to pay attention to the adjectives, to tell me the tone. What is the tone or the feelings? Okay? Yalla. Huh.
I read.
Start reading.
Huh?
It was
It was not really a pretty house at all. It was a quite ordinary, and mother thought it was rather inconvenient. And was quite annoyed at there being no shelves to speak of, and hardly a cupboard in the place.
okay. So if I ask you about the most important words here or the adjectives, what would you choose? خلي بالك. Not what.
What?
Is it pretty? A pretty house?
A pretty house? Yeah.
It was not a pretty house.
No,
طيب
no, no.
عندك adjectives ثانية؟
Quite ordinary.
Okay. Ordinary. عادي يعني. The mother.
Inconvenient.
Allah. Inconvenient. And
And annoyed. Yeah.
annoyed. So the feelings of the mother toward the house, positive ولا negative?
Negative.
حلو قوي. يبقى في المابينج هقول ايه؟ mother.
Negative
Sorry?
feelings toward the house.
Negative feelings toward the ايه؟
House.
The house. What helped me understand the feelings of the mother? The adjectives. Annoyed.
Adjectives, yeah.
برافو. Inconvenient. Okay. طب يلا. ده المother. The father. Father used to say that.
Yeah, father used to say that the ironwork on the roof and coping was like an architect's nightmare.
حلو قوي. The positive ولا negative feelings?
Negative.
How did you know? One word.
Nightmare.
Bravo. So, the father, the feelings of the father, negative toward the house. حلو قوي. مش انا قلت نركز على الادجectives يا جماعه؟ برضو لازم to pay attention to the conjunctions. الconjunctions دول يا جماعه بيشو relationships. زي ايه هنا؟ But هو but shows what relationship? Cause and effect ولا contrast relationship؟ contrast. يعني اللي قبل but كان ايه؟
negative.
ايوه بالظبط. فانا بشغل بقى الريدنج بتاعي. اللي قبل but كان نيجاتيف، يبقى اكيد اللي بعد but هيبقى ايه؟ positive. Father والmother had negative feelings. عرفتوا منين؟ annoyed, inconvenient, nightmare. بعد كده but. يبقى اكيد الفيلينجز اللي هتيجي دلوقتي هي positive feelings مش negative feelings. تعال كده عرفت منين؟ من but، لان ده conjunction ولازم افهم كل conjunction او الترانزيشنز بيشو what relationship. But the house يلا بقى the house يلا عمرو.
But the house was deep in the country with no other house in the side. And the children had been in London for 2 years without so much as once going to the seaside even for a day by an excursion train. And so the White House seemed to them a sort of a
معلش ثواني
fairy
كده.
palace.
them that's a pronoun. مين الانتسيدنت؟ seem to who؟
The children.
ايوه هنا بقى حصل اللي children it seemed to them one word. Continue reading.
Sort of a fairy palace.
كمل.
Set down in the earthly paradise.
ايوه paradise. يبقى for the children ايه بقى؟ It's a paradise. Positive ولا negative؟
Positive.
Positive. بصوا المابنج هنا يا جماعه، انا عايزك تمشي على المابنج اللي انا عملته هنا. read the mapping يا عمرو. so we have parents
parents
children
parents, children, and house, the setting and the characters. Mother has negative feelings toward the house, and father also has negative feelings toward the house. But the children, they had positive feelings.
حلو قوي، شكرا عمرو. اوكي يلا let's move بقى to the choices يا جماعه. let's move to the choices. Hassan.
Yes.
Hassan, your answer was or is what?
D.
اوكي D. طب يا حسن انا مش عايز D، انا عايزك تشتغل على A.
The house is beautiful and well built, but the children miss their old home in London. It didn't mention if they miss it or not.
Did they mention that the children miss their old home?
No, it didn't.
I don't have a clue. they said ان الهاوس بالنسبه لهم paradise. هل انا بقى اقوم مشغل مخي وادراماتايز ات؟ او ده معنى ان هم حبوا البيت الجديد يبقى هم اكيد مشتاقين للبيت القديم. ده اسمه dramatization. انا زي ما قلت لكم يا جماعه we are confined limited to only the pieces of information اللي جوه التكست. لما انا اقول ان البيت ده بالنسبه لي paradise يبقى انا جبت منين miss their old home. ده هم حتى نفسهم معجبين بالهاوس الجديد. ف I don't have a clue. اوكي طيب B.
The children don't like the house nearly as much as their parents. No, they like it.
بالظبط، فهنا دي opposite. Don't like.
No, they see it as a paradise.
برافو. It's opposite to the text أصلا. هما مش بيحبوه زي البيرنتس. طب هما أصلا البيرنتس بيحبوه؟
No.
ده كمان دي إيه؟
غلط.
Opposite to the text. The children don't like the house. The children liked the house and they compared it to a paradise. طيب نروح لسي.
Each member of the family admires a different characteristic of the house.
When he says each means each. Do you have a problem in choice C?
Yes.
What's the problem?
The father didn't like the house.
And the mother. فلما أقول له each member of the family admires a different characteristic of the house هقول له it's wrong because the father and إيه يا حسن؟
And the mother didn't like it.
برافو. Didn't like it. That's why بالelimination يا جماعة حسن explain بقى the right choice. Although and match it to the mapping.
Although their parents believe the house
معلش
has
يا حسن
several
أسألك
drawbacks.
سؤال.
Yes.
هي although هنا if you want to match it to a word in the text what would it be؟ عايز حاجة بتشو الكونتراست relationship.
But
برافو. but ما هو but فوق قالت لي ان في حاجتين عكس بعض وفعلا كان ال feelings of the mother and the father are different from the feelings of the children. اهو تحت although also shows a contrast relationship. explain بقى read and explain.
Although their parents believe the house has several drawbacks,
يعني
the children
drawbacks this is positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. Was it true in the text?
Yes.
Yes, the father and the mother had negative feelings. ده اللي احنا عملناه هنا يا جماعه اهو في المابينج. The children are
enchanted by it.
Delighted by
Yes.
it. Yes. If you compare in delighted or enchanted, you will compare it to which word in the text? You will match it to which word?
paradise.
Bravo, paradise. Also paradise. Thank you. Does anyone have a problem with this question? Do you need more explanation, more elaboration? Okay. Okay, another question. Another question. يلا جماعة. I will give you ايه ده؟ ثواني. 3 minutes. To answer it. It's a poem. I wandered lonely as a cloud. Okay. بيقول لي هنا الستم بتاع السؤال based on the text, in what way are the daffodils that the speaker encounters similar to the stars? In what way they are similar? لازم افهم يا جماعه الستم بتاع السؤال قبل ما اقرا الاول. Before reading the text, you need to understand the stem. ده الستم. انا عندي text, stem, choices. This is number one, the stem. يبقى أنا I will read the poem just to know how he compared the daffodils to the stars. أنا مش فاهم يعني إيه daffodils، بس هو في حاجة اسمها daffodils and it's compared to the stars in what way. So you will read the text for a purpose. هعرف البيربس منين؟ من الستم. دلوقتي it's 57. يلا at 3 بالظبط. You will start typing your answers and I will ask people or I will ask randomly. Start. People started. Okay, everyone please. It's okay to be confused between two. No problem. Zina. يلا يا جماعة, start typing your answers now. It's time. Zena?
Yes.
Okay, you will help me. You are confused between B and D, right?
Yes.
Okay. يلا زينة. زينة هو before reading, what was my mission؟ قبل ما أقرأ.
To read the question.
أيوة، إيه بقى الquestion؟ هو الquestion إيه كان الجول؟ يعني he directed me to a specific part. إيه هو البارت ده؟
Similarity between daffodils and the stars.
أيوة. بيقول لي in what way هم similar لبعض. شايفين كلمة similar دي؟ لبعض، أوكي؟ طيب أنا عايزين نقرأ مع بعض، وأول لما تلاقي فيه similarity توقفيني.
Okay.
similarity between مين and what
The stars and the daffodils.
حلو قوي. طيب sentence اول line I wandered lonely as a cloud. هنا في comparison بس between مين؟
Me and the cloud.
يعني هل ده اللي انا عاوزه؟
No.
No, it's not my mission. I want هو ده يا جماعه اللي انا لازم اركز فيه. I'm reading just to know in what way the daffodils are similar to the stars. فانا مع نفسي كده مش هركز في اول line. I wandered only as a cloud. He is comparing himself to a cloud. ده في التكست بس السؤال مش عايز الكومباريسون دي. هو عاوز daffodils to the stars. يلا.
That floats on high o'er vales and hills. When
Okay.
all at once I saw a crowd, a
ها
host of golden daffodils.
ها انا لازم اعمل ريد فلاج هنا. فين الريد فلاج هنا؟ جات لي حاجه من الاستمع عاوزه اللي هو
Daffodils.
حلو قوي. سوري. The daffodils. ها beside ها
Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze.
مين اللي beside the lake beneath the trees fluttering
Daffodils.
dancing مين؟
Daffodils.
حلو قوي. Do I have a comparison of the daffodils to the stars until now?
No, not yet.
Not yet. طب يلا ها كملي بقى.
Continuous as the stars that shine and
ثواني
twinkle
بقى.
on the milk.
Do I have a comparison now?
Yes,
between the daffodils and ايه؟
the stars.
and the stars. طيب فين التول بتاعت الكومباريسون هنا؟ قال لي ايه؟ as the simile. Comparing the daffodils to the stars. طب in what way? يعني هما شبه بعض in terms of what؟ اقراها تاني. daffodils.
They seem to go on forever.
برافو. انت يعني انت غيرت اجابتك صح؟ طب هما in what way؟ معلش هما شبه بعض in what way؟ هو بيقول لي flattering dancing continuous as the stars. ها يبقى in what terms؟
Continuous.
Continuous as the mean.
As the daffodil.
The daffodils continuous as the stars that shine. هو مين اللي بيشاين يا جماعة؟
Stars.
الستارز بس. بيقول لي stars that shine. طب مين اللي بيدانس؟
The daffodils.
Daffodils. Only the daffodils. الدافودلز dancing والstars shining. لكن الدافودلز continuous as the stars. هكتبها هنا كده.
Daffodils are as continuous as the stars.
Continuous as the stars. ها you will match continuous to which word بقى؟ ها هيبقى الإجابة إيه؟
D.
عشان كلمة ها
forever. It goes
go
on.
on. برافو. go on forever. الاتنين continue. طيب they flutter and dance. C. مين اللي بيفلتر and dance؟
The daffodils.
برافو. البلانت بس الفلاور بس هي اللي بتدانس. لكن هو السؤال قال لي انا عايز comparison هم similar لبعض في ايه؟ ها B. They can be seen during the night and day. ده انا عندي ليه كلو الكلام ده؟ هي الستارز can be seen night and day ممكن ولا؟ حتى لو ممكن. حتى لو ممكن هي السيميلي زي ما انت قلتي لي هما شبه بعض في ايه؟ ان هما ايه؟
They go on forever.
go on forever. عشان كده we matched go on ل continuous. شكرا جدا. طيب محمد حسين
Yes, sir.
محمد معلش would you please re-explain D choice D
The whole thing or choice D only? Okay.
only choice D.
They seem to go on forever. It is a simile between the daffodils, the way of dancing them along the breeze, as the stars that turn around the twinkle on the Milky Way.
Okay. طب why not A? So sorry, you match go on forever equals what? You will match it
Dancing
to
on
which
the
word? Huh?
dancing the breeze, dancing along the breeze.
Go on equals dancing. طب ارجع كده تاني
Yes.
معلش. ها the daffodils. ها
Daffodils.
ها Can you see my
Beside the
screen?
lake, breathe. Yes, yes. Beside the lake, breathe. Beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze.
ها continuous. ها
Continuous is
as
the stars.
مين اللي continuous as the stars?
The daffodils.
So the daffodils and the stars are similar in what way?
Dancing in the continuous dancing along the breeze. Continuous.
In the continuity. يبقى كلمة continuous equals what في choice D?
Go on forever.
Go on forever. شكرا. Does anyone have a problem يا جماعة? Do you need more elaboration? اوكي طيب ده اللي احنا عملناه ده بقى يا جماعة ده example of how we need to tackle and master each type of the reading questions. لازم نحل على one skill at a time. لما اخلص اروح على التاني وزي ما قلت لكم يا جماعه الدستور بتاعكم هيبقى دول. طبعا احنا هنا اخترنا النهارده اشتغلنا في الريدنج على central ideas and details. لازم تحل شيتس بالهبل على التكستوال والكوانتيتيف والسنترال والانفرنس والوردز وكل سكيل one skill at a time. بعد كده نبدا نحل holistically. طيب ده الريدنج. الرايتنج هنختار. تعال نشوف احنا اخترنا ايه في الرايتنج. الترانزيشنز كويستشنز دول يا جماعه. الترانزيشنز طبعا ده بارت من الشيت اللي هناخده ان شاء الله في الكورس. ده شيت بيقول لي على الترانزيشنز اللي بيشو الريليشن شيب بين السنتنسز او البارتس اوف ذا sentences. اوكي زي دول بقى كل الترانزيشنز يا جماعه. فيرست ونكست وبيسايد وفurther مور موروفر وان اديشن. وطبعا دي ريليشن بتاعهم. يعني هنا مثلا and also beside furthermore to moreover in addition then equally دول بيشو addition. طب ايه الترانزيشنز اللي بتشو تايم؟ هحفظها. ايه اللي بيشو الاوردر والسيكونس؟ اهم. ايه اللي بيشو السبيس؟ اللي بيجيف اكزامبل؟ اللي بيشو ريزلت؟ اللي بيسيجنال بيربس؟ اللي بيكمبير؟ اللي بيكونتراست؟ لازم ده يتصم يتحفظ. كل الترانزيشن نحفظه ونعرف دول بيشو وات ريليشن شيب. ومفيدين مش مفيدين بس في الرايتنج يا جماعه، ده مفيدين كمان في الريدنج عشان I understand the relationship between sentences. يلا تعال نحل اكزامبل. تعالوا نحل اكزامبل نحله وبعد كده نشوف مع بعض. فين سيف أسامة؟
موجود يا مستر.
يلا سيف. ده طبعا ده رايتنج. انا عرفت منين ان هو سؤال ترانزيشن لما رحت على الستيم بتاع السؤال. اقرا كده الستيم. read the stem please.
Which choice completes the text with the most logical transition?
يبقى عندي sentence وسنتنس ثانيه وانا I need to understand the relationship between them. اوكي معلش I will zoom in a little bit وهبدا نقرا مع بعض انا وانت عشان نحاول نشوف الريليشن شيب between both sentences to determine the correct or logical transition. طيب معلش اقرا كده ال transitions. In fact shows
fact,
what?
though,
What? It's easy
therefore,
to state
moreover.
A. In fact, it shows that when you state a fact for emphasis. Okay? لو انا حافظ بقى فوق هعرف تحت. Safe.
ايوه مع حضرتك.
So in fact is used for
بأكد حاجة مثلا.
تمام. ها though it shows ايه يا سيف؟
contrast. بقارن ما بين
حاجتين عكس بعض، زي مثلا اللي بيشو contrast برضو but however nevertheless. اوكي ها طب therefore دي cause and effect بتساوي so I studied hard, I study hard, so I believe I will succeed. Cause and effect. I'm studying, I will pass. I studied, so I passed. Cause, studying, effect, passing and success. فهي therefore زي so, like, consequently. معايا سيف؟
مع حضرتك.
You understand the difference between B and C?
تمام.
يبقى though is for what?
contrast.
Therefore
cause عطاني effect.
an effect. ها moreover
شبه additionally مثلا.
بالظبط. حلو قوي الكلام. addition. يلا. And I want you to read sentence by sentence وانا بقول لك اهو we need to pay attention to the adjectives. يا جماعه الادجectives والadverbs مش في الريدنج بس، ده في الرايتنج كمان. انا بسميهم الديفلز. الادجectives هم الديفلز. لو سبتهم هتحل غلط. لو عودت دماغي ان انا erase flags و pay attention to the adjectives هعرف التون بتاع الاوثر والاttitude. يلا start safe.
Iraqi artist Nazik al-Malaika, celebrated as the first Arabic poet to write in free verse, didn't reject traditional forms entirely. Her poem.
Okay, هو بيقول لي didn't reject traditional forms entirely. يعني did he use traditional ولا he rejected them all؟
Rejected them all.
ده بيقول لي didn't يا سيف.
didn't reject.
didn't
can be used them عادي.
so he still uses traditional
forms.
فين الادجكتيف هنا؟
traditional.
برافو. ده ديفل اهو. didn't reject traditional which means he still uses traditional. اوكي روح بقى للسكند سنتنس اللي هي من even.
Even in this superficially standards and a standard number of syllables. Even in this superficially traditional work, Al-Malaika was breaking new ground by memorizing.
عايز adjective هنا. Was breaking new ground by whatever. فين الادجكتيف اللي هنا؟
أنا sentence بالظبط قبل الملائكة ولا بعد؟
في التراديشنال ورك بتاعه، حتى في التراديشنال ورك بتاعه he was breaking new ground for or sorry by whatever. He was breaking new ground. فين الادجكتيف؟
new ground.
برافو new. ما دي adjective اهي. اوكي انا بقى عايز اسالك what's the relationship between traditional and new. Traditional means ايه رايك؟ ايه العلاقه؟ what's the relationship between يا سيف بين traditional and new؟ ها
مش
type
عارف
in the
بصراحة.
meeting chat. ايه يا جماعه in the meeting chat what's the relationship between traditional and new everyone؟ خليك معايا كده سيف. تعال نشوف هما كتبوا ايه. everyone please. حاجه traditional متعودين عليها من زمان and new. ها كتبوا ايه؟ old and new.
contrast.
Yes, very good. Old and new. Contrast ها relationship. يبقى هو الراجل كان still using traditional لكن في مش عارف whatever he was breaking new ground. So it seems ان هنا I need a contrast relationship between traditional and new. يبقى ايه الترانزيشن يا جماعه اللي انا هختاره هنا يا سيف؟ مين اللي بيشو contrast relationship؟
So
برافو. traditional versus what is safe?
new.
New. Very good. Thank you, Safe. Okay. ها. Next. يلا يا جماعة. 1 minute. لا, I choose someone. يحيى.
Yes, Mister.
Okay, I want you to help me with this question. يلا. But start at the very beginning. I want to know the differences. If you know the differences between those choices, and tell me if you don't know any one of them.
The difference similarly is the same as same
The
يعني.
same for
Yes,
similarities.
Specifically يعني
specify something.
Specify something. Yes, for example, is
Give
giving
example.
some examples.
And
However,
however
is like though.
Like though اللي هي contrast relationship. طيب يلا تعال نشوف السنتنس الأولانية نجيب الكلو بتاعها and ايه ده؟ الناس بدأت تحل على طول كده. تمام. طب يلا ها. يلا يا جماعة if you know the answer type it. I want you to read. يلا. رحت فين؟
أنا أيوة موجود. Which choice
يلا يحيى.
completes the most logical transition?
Yes. ها يلا. Sentence number 1.
William Still was instrumental in helping nearly 1,000 people escape from slavery, earning him the moniker the father of the Underground Railroad.
What's the tone? يعني words like this person, helping, earning. What's the tone here? Helping people escape from slavery. يبقى what's the tone here? Positive or negative يا يحيى؟
Positive.
حلو قوي. يبقى helping, earning. قلت لي ان ده a positive tone. طيب ها يلا روح بقى على السنتنس الثانية. السنتنس الثانية بادئة بداية صعبة اللي هي ايه؟
Despite the
الله
fame
عليك.
of his contribution.
Despite. يعني despite
يعني opposite صح؟
opposite. برافو. ها طب لو انا مش فاهم يعني ايه despite تعال نكمل.
The
despite
fame of
the ايه؟
contribution during his lifetime.
despite. عندي برضو ايه؟ still. أنا I studied so hard. Still I can't pass. still برضه shows ايه؟ contrast
Contrast يعني أو opposite.
بالظبط.
يعني
تمام.
however
طب كمل ها. He is
as
discussed ها
far less today than other prominent black
الله الراجل
abolitionists from his era.
ها بيتكلموا عليه less than the others. يبقى sentence number 1 بيقول ان الراجل ده helping people earning مش عارف بلا بلا. That's positive. طب السكند part لما يقول لي ان this person على الرغم من ال contributions والفيم بتاعته he is discussed far less today than any other black abolitionist. That's positive or negative?
تاني sentence negative.
تاني sentence negative. يبقى what's the relation بقى هنا between the
Contrast.
both contrast relationship? Which transition shows the contrast relationship?
However.
برافو. شكرا يا يحيى. زينة فين؟ زينة.
Me?
yes. زينة معلش can you re-explain why it's however not specifically? هو يحيى said that there is a contrast relationship. Where is this relationship أصلا?
So at first it was positive before
How was it positive at the very beginning? Give me
he
clues.
he was helping nearly 1,000 people.
Very
and
good.
he earned him the moniker.
Huh.
And
طب where is the
and
negative?
then we started with despite and still, which they are opposites.
Yes,
So
he is
contrast.
also
Far less today than any other.
Than the others. So they discuss and talk about the others more than this person, despite of his fame. So that's a contrast relationship. Thank you. Last question. Last question. Okay. I'll choose someone to help me. Who is user 1? I want him to help me. User 1. Why? Muhammad Ahmed.
Yes.
User 1, what's your name? Sorry.
No, I'm Muhammad Ahmed Sharaf.
Okay, Muhammad. Okay, Muhammad, I want you to help me with this question. Okay? But before starting, sometimes you will find two transitions or two similar transitions. Two similar transitions with the same function. In this case, you have to eliminate them. يبقى أنا لو عندي two transitions شبه بعض showing the same relationship. يعني مثلا لو عندي just a second. لو عندي consequently وعندي therefore ما هو both of them show cause and effect. لو الاثنين show the same function so eliminate them. فهمت يا محمد؟
Yes.
What did you get?
If we got two something they have the same meaning, we eliminate them.
Thank you so much. طب هل انت شايف هنا حاجة يا جماعة؟ استنى معايا عشان هتساعدني وعاوز الناس in the meeting chat. I want you to type which two of them have the same function. Which two transitions have the same functions and we have to eliminate them من قبل ما اقرا اصلا. يلا type in the meeting chat و stay with me يا محمد عشان هتساعدني في ال question ده. B و C B و D B و C و B و D. Okay. ها محمد, what do you think?
I think specifically and suspect A and B, A and D.
Okay. طيب بص, طبعا عشان احنا مش حافظينهم يعني not supposed to answer. يحيى بيقول لي B and C. طيب هنا specifically it's for specifying something. Okay? Conversely, this is contrast relationship, يعني حاجتين عكس بعض. طب however محمد, however like but, like nevertheless, which relationship?
Like compare and contrast.
بالظبط, يبقى contrast. Subsequently, this is for the order يا جماعة. Order, subsequently, first, next, then. طبعا هنعرف ده اكتر لما يبقى معايا شيت وابقى حافظ كل transition بيشوز what relationship. ها هنeliminate ايه بقى محمد من قبل ما نقرا دلوقتي؟
B and
عندي
C.
two transitions with the same function.
B and C.
برافو. B and C. يبقى هنا عندنا specifically او subsequently, specifying or order. يلا تعال نقرا كده.
Riley Black, the author of critically acclaimed books such as My Beloved Brontosaurus,
is best known for what? Writing about dinosaurs. Huh? But she has also
conduct hands-on field work.
Very good. يبقى writing and field work. يعني هي مش بس بتكتب, لا ده دي كمان she has also conducted, دي addition يا جماعة, hands on field work. يبقى writing plus field work. طيب سؤالي بقى هنا, السكند sentence ها يقول لي
Her field work has included
كفاية. يبقى هنا الفيلد work included. ايه رأيك بقى؟ يعني at the very beginning بيقول لي she didn't only write, she also had field work. في السنتنس اللي بعدها الفيلد ورك بتاعها كان فيه 1 2 3 4. ها يلا in the meeting chat, specifically ولا order subsequently? What's the relationship? يلا in the meeting chat يا جماعة. في A وفي اوكي. all. Think يا جماعة please. Her field work has included, مش عارف تجزن يوتا وفossil discoveries جماعة pay attention إن هنا field work يا محمد, وهنا إيه؟
field work has
included. هل في time هنا يا محمد؟ أنت إيه رأيك؟ منا إيه ومحمد إيه وهاجر إيه؟ ها رأيك إيه يا محمد؟ specifically ولا subsequently؟ رأيك إيه؟
A.
برافو. شكرا يا محمد. انا عاوز جهاد. لا سوري معلش. جهاد.
Yes.
Okay, can you explain why specifically, not subsequently?
Specifically in those places.
يعني هنا بيدي لي examples صح؟
Yeah.
examples يعني في الجملة الأولانية بيقول إن هي اشتغلت في الفيلد ورك. ده كان يا جماعة general field work generally. طب هنا بقى الفيلد ورك included 1 2 3 4 يبقى هنا في ايه؟ specifying الفيلد ورك. طب انا عندي هنا اوردر يعني first ونكست within. ها؟ I was asking who.
No.
no order يا جماعه. ما قاليش الاول كانت بتشتغل حاجه وبعد كده نمبر 2 عملت حاجه ثانيه. لا هو بيقول ان هي he spoke generally ان هي لا ده كان عندها field work generally. طب ايه اللي في الفيلد ورك؟ انا مش عارف ايه اللي عملته يعني field work. اهو in the second sentence her field work has included blah 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 blah. So he is specifying, he is giving examples. يبقى هو بدأ بالجنرال بعد كده السبيسيفيك. بتعمل فيلد ورك بعد كده ايه هو الفيلد ورك بتاعها؟ عملت ايه يعني في الفيلد ورك؟ اهو has included مش عارف ديكسن كذا 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 كذا. So general to specific. فعشان كده محمد واخترته specifically لان there was no time order هنا. لو كان هنا مثلا 2013 عملت كذا وهنا 2016 هنا في تايم اوردر يبقى كنت ممكن اختار subsequently لكن هو الاوردر كان في فوق بس. مريم.
Yes.
مريم okay. Mariam, can you re-explain what's the difference between A and D and why didn't we choose D?
They said that she conducted hands-on field work, and then they described what this field work is. They specified it.
So he started with the general, and after that, the A. Examples or specific. From general to specific. Field work. ده broad. بعد كده قال لي خلي بالك الفيلد ورك ده كان فيه 1 2 3 4. So he is specifying now. عشان كده اخترنا specifically. طب امتى كنت اختار subsequently order؟ لو كانت السكند سنتنس فيها ايه مثلا؟
Firstly, secondly, like
برافو. او كان حتى ديت مثلا 2018 2019 يبقى السنتنس الاولانيه 2013 والسنتنس اللي بعد كده فيها 2018 يبقى انا عندي هنا subsequence او في هنا order. كنت ممكن اختار subsequently. the right answer is specifically. ده good luck. دي الكونتاكتس بتاعتي. هي ده الطريقه اللي احنا هنشتغل بيها. هرجع تاني لاهم بيج بالنسبه لي في هنا هو ده الكونستيتيوشن الدستور. لازم انتوا سواء اشتغلتوا معايا مع حد تاني لازم تبقى عارف وتبقي عارفه ايه هي السكيلز اللي انا لازم ابقى شاطر فيها. لازم احل على كل واحد الاول لوحده. احل فيه 2 أو 3 شيتس. لما اخلص كل دول ابدا احل امتحانات كامله. good luck. حد عنده اي questions يقول لي. if you don't have questions you can leave. thank you.
Can you send this PDF on the WhatsApp group?
Sure. And even the session itself.